Hey everybody, I made these adorable tractor themed second birthday cookies and I think they turned out absolutely amazing for doing them all in one day. I started off with the little speed limit sign, which honest to God I saw that on Pinterest and thought it was absolutely adorable, so it had to be done. This customer in particular gave me full range to pick however I wanted it. I was just given the theme, so I went with it. And I think they turned out pretty darn cute. Those clean lines are amazing. One thing I will say that did really help with this cookie in particular was doing that middle E first, just for spacing purposes. And then you'll see for the two I went over once, and then I wanted the two to stand out a little bit more. So I went over it again, thicker, and went about it that way. Next up is the tractor cookie, which is arguably the hardest cookie of all of the set, or so I thought. Today we are going in the order of least to most difficult, we'll put it that way. So once the cookie was all filled for the background and dried, I had to use my projector, and the way my projector is set up, the view for this is not the best, but it works. So I used the invite background as the template, and the colors of the party are not like John Deere yellow and green. It's orange and black for Kubota tractors. So never mind the green tractor you see in the background. But this was very therapeutic to be able to do all of this in one sitting. And let me tell you, you cannot see how small those cuts are at the end of those bags for the fine details that are going on this tractor. But my lord, I don't know if a needle could fit through the tip of these bags. That's how small the tip cuts were. But aren't those tractors absolutely adorable? Those little tires. Now, those little lug nuts, those were not on the invite. However, I think it really brings it together as a little pop, so to speak. And later on, you don't see it, but I added silver, edible silver to it. Next up is the tiger tread. Now again, I saw something similar to this on Pinterest, but I kind of ran with my own idea of how I wanted it to look. Did an orange background to make it pop, and then we did tire treads. Now each cookie that I made had a different tire tread on it, which I think both added difficulty because I was relearning a different tire tread for every cookie, but also, you know, no two tires are the same. So I thought that turned out pretty cool. I also learned there is a gargantuan amount of different tire treads. So I learned something. I think this one was my favorite one, to be completely honest. It was a fun one. And then once that was mostly dry, going over it. And then I also did a silver edible on top. And then the two. This one's fun because it was a stamp cookie cutter, which makes my life a whole lot easier when it comes to the fonts, because it's already written out. this is off topic, but that orange icing I made, that was spot on with the color that I was aiming for. And it happened in one go. And if you make cookies or use food coloring in any way possible, you understand to hit it the first time is darn near miraculous. So this is a gray icing, and this I also go over with edible silver to kind of go with the whole silver details that are on the Kubota tractors. I added a little bit of a white pop to the middle. I also go over this with silver in a little bit. And then the last detail to make it all pop and come together is to add a black border. And as I was doing this, I'm like, something's missing. This cookie could use a little something else. And I thought those little bolts added onto it were a cute little final detail. But there you have it. I think I made almost 50 cookies for these in this orientation and set. But if you haven't already, please subscribe, comment down below any questions you have. This one was a really quick and easy set, and I really liked it, and they came out really good. But if you haven't already, like I said, please subscribe, and as always, be super today. Bye.